Gwen, where have you been? I missed you so much.
I missed you too. I missed you.
So good to see you.
You too. Ever.
You disappeared off the face of the planet. Where have you been hiding?
Ugh, honey, I'm not ready to talk about that right now, but I promise you, when I am, you'll be the first to know.
Okay, all right. Your mother said that you were back. Are you planning on staying?
Oh, no. No. I'm here to finalize my divorce, and I'm out of here for good.
But why? Harmony is your home. All your friends and family are here.
Yeah, I used to think so. I did, but I've actually started a new life somewhere else, and just here to clean up the wreckage of my old life. That's all.
Well, what about Ethan?
Ethan has not changed one bit since I left. He is still chasing after Teresa, and she is still encouraging him.
So she's married to Jared now.
Hello, when has marriage stood in Teresa's way before? You know she's ran roughshod over 3 husbands trying to get to Ethan. Enough is enough. I want and I deserve a man who loves me and only me.
So are you saying you don't love Ethan anymore?
No, and you know that's what's gonna hurt the most. I love Ethan. I'm always gonna love him.
Oh, Gwen, don't let Ethan go. You will regret it, and you will drive yourself crazy with regret. If anyone knows, I do. If you truly love Ethan, don't give him up. You will regret it.
So my mother told me that Chris and James left Harmony.
Yes. It nearly broke my heart. But you know who I'm really talking about.
I know, Louise.
So don't follow my example. If you have a good thing, hang on to it.
Sheridan, it is not the same thing at all. I love Ethan, but he doesn't love me. I have my pride, okay? I'm not gonna stay married to a man who is so obviously in love with someone else. My entire married life, I came in second to Teresa. I tried to convince myself that Ethan loved me, and I do think on some level he does. But Teresa is always gonna come first in his heart, and I'm not gonna live that way anymore. I'm not gonna live my life as the punchline to some tawdry joke. I have to move on with dignity. I have to have class, but...
But what?
Okay, you can't tell anyone this.
Of course not. You're my best friend. No matter what you tell me, it doesn't go any further than here.
I know, and I'm going on about handling this with dignity and turning the other cheek, but Sheridan, ever since I have come back to Harmony, I've had the most overwhelming urge to kill Teresa. I know it's awful, and I know I've been down this road with her before, right? It's always ended up in disaster. I've wound up in the hospital, I've been in jail. But this time it's different. This urge is absolutely powerful and overwhelming, and I'm afraid that I'm actually gonna go through with it. I know you think I'm awful. It's like Gwen's at it again, lock up the scalpels, right?
No, actually, I understand. The same feeling has come over me lately, too.
You too?
I can't explain it, but it's overwhelming. I feel like I might actually kill also.
Well, what do you think it is?
I don't know, but it scares me.
Yeah, me too.
It should scare you. One of you, or maybe even both of you, are about to commit murder.
It's crazy. It's like I have this disease or something. You know, I fight off these urges, then they go away. I think I'm fine, then all of a sudden they're back, and I want to throttle Teresa till she's blue and stops breathing.
A lot of people feel that way about Teresa.
Yeah.
I definitely know how you feel.
Well, it is very strange. I guess I should just count my blessings that I've been able to stop myself so far.
Because you don't really want to see her dead.
No, because I don't want to get caught killing her.
When?
I know. Lord knows I hate Teresa, and with good reason. But even before when I tried to hurt her with the scalpel.
And the baseball bat.
Thank you for reminding me.
Hey, what are friends for?
Anyway, before when I tried to hurt her, there was always this voice in the back of my mind, telling me it was wrong, and I knew better, but this is entirely different. It's like this urge comes over me, and I'm afraid if I get my hands on Teresa when I'm feeling this way, I'm gonna choke her stone dead with a smile on my face. But I am fighting those feelings, though.
You can't fight my demons, ladies. When they take you over, you're powerless. You have to do what they want. And what they want is for you to kill.
I Anyway, that's why I just want to get this divorce over with and leave town before I do something to Teresa I'm gonna regret.
I would love to leave town, but I can't. Luis is on death row.
Honey, I know. And this must be absolute hell for you.
I love Luis so much. I can't bear to see him executed.
You know, I followed this whole thing online, and there's no way I believe that he is guilty of these horrible crimes he's convicted of.
He's not. I mean, that's the worst part. He's being set up for crimes that he didn't commit.
Isn't there something someone can do? What?
There is a way to have Luis freed. But the price is really high. There is one way to have Luis freed and have his name cleared.
Well, then do it.
Yes, Sheridan. Do it. Murder Teresa.
Sheridan, this is really, really lucky for you. I mean, once Luis is released, you two can be together like you always should have been.
Well, that's just it. That's the problem. Even if Luis is released, we won't be together.
He is still involved with Fancy.
Even more than ever. I don't get it, but somehow Fancy has wormed her little skinny butt into Luis's heart.
Well, it's not gonna last. Everyone knows you're the love of his life.
I thought so too. But she has Luis wrapped around her finger. And I made things worse. I said some things at the trial.
What?
Oh, never mind. The point is that Luis still doesn't understand, and I don't think he's forgiven me yet. And Father's pet, Fancy, well, she sure learned a lot at his knee. She has convinced Luis that she is his future and I am his past, and that they are meant to be together, and it's just so damn frustrating.
Now you know how to change that, right? In one word. You want to say it, or shall I?
Pretty.
Uh-huh. Once Luis hears the twisted tale of the Crane sisters, you know his feelings for Fancy are going to change in a New York minute. There's no way he can love her when he finds out what a little villain she is. You know, if you bring Pretty home and Luis hears the whole story, his feelings for Fancy are going to change in a New York minute, and he'll be yours again in no time.
I know.
You don't feel guilty about it, do you?
Guilty, no. I mean, I've been searching for Pretty. I've had people looking everywhere for her.
Really? And Ivy doesn't know where she is?
No, Pretty completely cut herself off from the family after what happened. I mean, you know what it was like. No one knows where she is. Well, almost no one.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, there's someone here in Harmony. A criminal.
Why are you whispering?
In case it's listening. You have no idea what this thing is capable of.
Oh my God, is this weird freak who goes around in disguises? My mother told me about this. It's the talk of the town.
It's more than that. This thing is responsible for all the crimes that Luis is being convicted of.
Who is it?
No one knows. But everyone is searching for it, and it came to me.
Oh my God, you must have been scared.
Absolutely. It tried to kill me once before, but this time, it came to me with a deal. It told me that it could free Luis and clear his name. It also told me that it knew where Pretty was and could bring her back to Harmony.
Okay, what does this person want you to do?
I can't do it. The price is just too high.
Okay, when has money ever been a problem for you? The yearly income on your trust fund is worth more than my entire trust fund altogether.
Money doesn't mean anything to this sicko.
Well, then get him some land or a boat or, you know, a fashion consultant. I hear he could use one. The most important thing is getting Luis back, right?
I suppose.
I don't get you. You once told me you would do anything for love, and if what this freak wants you to do is gonna bring Luis back, isn't it worth it? What does it want you to do?
The blackmailer wants me to kill Teresa.
Huh. You too.
And I love Luis so much. I've actually considered it. I mean, more than considered it. Those feelings that you have, they're even more so in me. I've almost killed Teresa, and if those feelings come back, I just might actually do it.
You will do it, Sheridan. Teresa's about to die.